Yeah, and we are the world leader in cannabis harvesting solutions. Well, it's something that we have a little bit of everything. I like to tell people. We try to look at all the bottlenecks that have happened in the post-production processes. So we started off as pretty much as a kind of a trimming company. We're probably most well known for our flagship trimming, dry trimming machine. But we have branched out since then. We have bucking machines, we have dry sifting machines, we have sorting machines, we even have packaging machines like the one you see behind me that is basically doing out grams, eighths, and quarters at an 800 to 1,000 rate per hour. So,
starting as a trimming company, sort of what led GreenBroz to branch off into different types of technology?
Well, just other people coming up, and because trimming was probably the most common post-production bottleneck, where people have this product, they want to get it trimmed, they want to get it out the door. After that, we kind of just hearing back from our customers. We really try to keep that, customer-client relationship really tight, and then kept reaching out to us and be like, hey, have you guys thought about automating this process? Or that's where our sorting machine, a lot of people, I don't think they've even thought about size sorting to help streamline other areas of their processes, but it's something that a lot of our clients have come back to told us. They're like, if we do it before trimming, we've noticed that people are even hand trimming at a faster rate. If we do it before packaging, everyone's packaging at a faster rate. It's one of those things that because we have brought this machine to market now, their entire process has streamlined from, even taking days, stuff that would normally take a week, down to days. So it sits there and allows people to, if they want to have, some of their smaller nugs go just to concentrates or pre-rolls, keep their bigger stuff, for the bagging and going straight to the clients. That's something that allows them to sit there and sort that, not having to teach people, hey, these are what we say are smalls, medium, and larges. You throw it in this machine and it allows you just, like I said, sort that out, get the most out of your harvest.
At what point of the process are your clients? Like, are they starting a new facility? Are they retrofitting an old facility? Are they swapping out? Are they upgrading equipment?
It's something that, it's a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. It's something that everyone comes to GreenBroz, I think, in their own different type of way and different avenue. I see people that have, used other automations in the past and are open to, just trying everything and seeing what's out there. And then I also have people who have, this is their first step into automation, and it's something that they're just, just now starting to cross that bridge. So it's a little bit of both. And they all, like I said, they all come out there with their different perspectives. And it's just a process of, showing them that these are all tools that are used to help them make their processes better. When indoor growers are able to just, turn their room faster, get their product out the door, and then they're on to your next step, your next adventure, your next crop. And
so what is the next adventure for GreenBroz? Where are you guys going next?
Oh, that's a great question. Great question. I don't know, we'll see. It's something that you're seeing here today. We have with our precision batcher that's powered by GreenVault systems. We've started with the new step. This machine's been around for about 1.5 years, but this jarring line index here allows it to take down to 2 people to where they're able to run this machine and, like I said, get about 1,000 grams, eighths, quarters down to the 100th of a gram. Other than that, it's whatever. I guess it's kind of our clients come up with us and tell us what the next bottleneck is for the cannabis post-harvest process. But we'll see. We definitely have some things brewing, that's for sure.
In your opinion, what role is automation going to play in the industry kind of going forward?
Like I said a little bit earlier, I think they're always going to be tools. It's something that all of our machines sit here to need people to sit here and watch over them. That's just helping you do it at a more efficient rate, and it's something that, especially with the small, small craft grower, you might be able to sit there and continue to do things at hand, but as the market demands it and people are needed, to get more and more product out the door, something that automation just helps you, I think, like I say, do it a tool to do it a lot more efficient without having to, and that's where we focus on, trying to do it efficiently without sacrificing the quality. Because this isn't medicine, first and foremost. It's something that, this is how it began. This plant is something that's, the most unique medicine, or one of the most unique medicines out there. And so it's something that we want to make sure we treat it right and it preserves that quality the entire way.
So you said that a lot of your innovation stems from customer feedback. Yeah. What are some things that customers are coming to you with now that,
as concentrates, obviously become bigger in the market, people are always looking into, how they can, automate, whether it's large scale presses, large scale, sifting machines or bubble hash. Yeah, everyone's just trying, that seems to be the biggest thing you're seeing in the market. A lot of people are just starting to dictate more of their crop to concentrates more than it is to, than it was to flower in the past. And so that's something that I think we're starting to get a little bit more people reaching out about that.
Okay. So in the booth, is it your trimmer over there? That's where you guys kind of started, and then tell me about the tumbler.
Tumbler, that's our dry sifter, so that actually works great with all of our trim that comes out of the trimmer. I tell people, instead of selling your trim off at, a lower rate or something, you can sit there and you can take it all out of there and get all the good stuff off of that. And then you can, press it, and then going back to the concentrate, like I said, avenue is something you can have your rosin press, and you can just sit there and press it, press that dry sift, all that good keef. And instead of doing it by trim and selling it off at a lower rate, dry sift rosin is always better than trim rosin. We all know that. And so, yeah.
Right. So as the market leader, like, how does GreenBroz continue innovating to kind of stay ahead of everybody?
That's a great question. I mean, this Model M though is actually kind of, I think, a great example of that. We've been, like I said, we kind of started off, I think, as being known as a dry trimming company. So we have machines that have been out there for 5 to 6 years now. That machine, we just released it this year. It's our newest commercial machine. We basically took all that feedback from people that we've heard over the 5 years and just put it into this machine. So it's stuff like that, like I said, listening to the customers and always trying to stay fresh with the machine, admitting our faults and being like, okay, where can we improve? So that's where I think GreenBroz, we really do try to challenge ourselves. We have a whole engineering team that are really good at, always trying to improve our machines and always make them better.
Okay. What brought you to the industry?
Personally, I'm affected with a stomach condition that cannabis helps completely, and so it's something I knew this as a medicine first and foremost, and so it's something that I was like, if I believe it so much that I'm willing to, like I said, use it as something to help me, I think I need to get in here. And so I just had some experience doing some other type of sales, and I found GreenBroz, and it was love at first sight. Something I basically had to stalk my sales director until she gave me an interview. But yeah, no, it's been 3 years and I love it. Yeah, I haven't looked back since.
What are your expectations for the industry as a whole over the next 1 to 5 years?
Yeah, that's how many years?
In the next year and then over the next 5 years.
5 years or so? Year? I think it's only going to continue to grow. I mean, California, we're starting to finally get our, some stuff ironed out there. But I mean, it's something I'm originally from a Midwest state, and so it's something that every time I go back, people are always asking me about the industry, where it's going and that type of thing, where, I have my, if I have my thermoscope on there, listen to the heartbeat of it, but it's something that it's, yeah, I think it's just going to continue to grow. Like I said, Midwest states, I have people in Missouri, I know, Oklahoma, those places that's crazy. And so that's, if I never would have thought that 3 years ago when I first got in the industry, that Oklahoma and Missouri would be up in there with the medical field, but here they are. And so it's something that I think it's going to continue to spread. Hopefully we can get it, federally, legal, so we can all, enjoy it at ease and not have to worry about, any of that, some of that other stuff that comes with that. So, but I think hopefully it just keeps growing, because I'm excited every time I come to one of these shows. It just keeps to get bigger and bigger. The people that we meet, you see a lot of the same people, but you also see a lot of new faces. And so it's good stuff, it's a fun industry to be a part of. That's such a burgeoning, part of it. So.